Hello, Milky fans. It is MelkStehul here. I hope you are well. It has been a while since we last spoke, and that is because I have been traveling throughout Europe. I've had a bit of vacation since finishing a job there, and I thought I would just take the time to move around and obviously not make videos for my channel. But now I'm back in Australia. I have also installed my new recording gear or recording kit. Well, it's not really new. It's just me installing software on my PC basically. As most of you have probably figured out, most of the YouTube bloggers for this game use BlueStacks. In fact, I think they all use BlueStacks on their PC to record the video and audio. No one really uses their mobile phones like what I have been doing for the past few videos, or basically all my videos up to this point in time. So this is my first video that I will be recording with my new gear, and hopefully the qualities are a lot better, and hopefully you'll hear less tapping sounds, which I've picked up on in some of my YouTube videos where you can hear my fingers tap on the screen. You'll probably hear more clicking sounds as we progress. So without further ado, let's get into this week's video. So this week, obviously, a new event has just dropped. It is Wishing Coins or Wishing Well, which is this thing here, and you effectively progress through this week's event by spinning this wheel a number of times. But let's talk very briefly about that. So Wishing Fountain event, I have done, as you see, some of it. There are rewards at 50 points, 100 points, 200 points, or 300 points, or 300 spins effectively. The last prize isn't that great. It never usually is. This week it is Flame Strike. She obviously does a lot of burning with her special abilities, and that pairs well with the new Phoenix. But the hero in and of itself is obviously not OP and not a hero that everyone builds. But what's really nice with the rewards is obviously the orbs, and if you do one cycle of the Wishing Fountain event, you're going to get 8 orbs, which obviously contributes to the next orbing event, so that's quite nice. So I would say if you have the coins, definitely spend them. And like with the Scrolls event, the optimum level is 100 points because for what you get just by doing 100, you get obviously the super chips, 4 super chips, and 4 orbs. And again, if you do the math to 200 points, you should theoretically get another 2 orbs on top of the 2 that you get there. See, the math works out for the super chips, but doesn't necessarily work out for the orbs. So if you're short on the normal the chips, the casino chips for the wishing well, then or the wishing fountain rather, then I would say do it up to 100 points and save it for the next time you have enough to do a full completion and get the feathers. But if you don't, generally the best value for money is at the 100 point mark. Shelter event this week, there's nothing really special. These heroes aren't really top tier. Um, it's interesting to see Scary there now, as well as Asmodel and Balrain. In the old days, these were top tier heroes, but obviously by them putting these heroes here now, they're obviously flagging that these heroes to them aren't necessarily considered top tier anymore. Scary was never really PvP, more of a PvE, and I still have a stack of copies. Under the old Broken Spaces, if you had a full team of Scaries, that was something to be very, very proud of because that obviously dealt a lot of power because the more Scaries you have, the more their power stacks. But now the fact that you see it in Shelter Mission means that Scary is probably not really a must build hero anymore, even for PvE. For PvE, it's probably just Penny, but that's scary. Asmodel and Belrain, they were never really top tier. Belrain at one point was a must build, and to some extent she's still a pretty good support hero. But Amon Ra has taken her place, I'm going to have to say. And so if you were going to build a GVE, you wouldn't necessarily have a Belrain if you could help it. For example, I see more people build 2 Adas and an Asmodel than I see people, I guess, sub out Ada in that equation for a Belrain, simply because, like I said, guys, Asmodel has replaced Belrain as the support hero, and everyone else is just there to do damage. Anyway, that's the event for this week. Uh, in terms of the wishing fountain, I mean, I could sit here and spin it a number of times, but I'll just show you my general strategy with wishing fountain. Basically, I after a certain VIP level, you get this very nice bonus of only spending 8 chips, and you get 10 spins out of it. Obviously, that's better value than doing it one for one. Um, and generally, what I do is I'll spin it a couple of times until either I snag out uh, the 4-star shard, in which case so then I'll hit refresh and I'll keep going, or if I'm lucky enough to get the 5-star copy, which obviously is quite hard to do. But basically that's my strategy of wishing fountain. So there you can see I got the 4-star shard, so instantly I'll hit refresh just to here we go, just to cycle through the wheel and get another 4-star shard. For me, the key, because it's so hard to get the 5-star shard, I never bother with it. I don't really want anything else on this wheel. The only thing I really want on this wheel is the 4-star shard, and so I will keep spinning until I hit it, and then when I hit it, I'll hit refresh, and then when I have to use, and then you see, very lucky, I got the 4-star shard again. But I'm not going to spend 50 gems just to refresh this wheel just so I can get a fresh 4-star shard. I'll just wait. It's not a 24-hour sort of reset. I don't actually know what the amount of time is, but you're gonna be able to refresh the wheel without spending gems in a couple of hours. So that's the wishing fountain. Today, Brave Trial and Aspen Dungeon has reset, so I will be doing some of that. Let's just do Brave Trial first up because I've already done the day stages. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this week. I've actually recorded a couple of old Brave Trial videos, which I won't bother uploading because there's not much to say or see or do. But uh, let's get into it. So I took a bit of damage coming up to night one. I have to admit, in fact, I had to spend to revive Ada at day 14. So not necessarily confident we're going to get too far this week. I think everyone's just getting stronger over time, which is what you expect, but definitely not good for me. So hopefully this time, last week when I did this, I got Bruce, who is a top player on my server, and he's in my guild. I had to use 7 buffs, and I still didn't win, or 7 enhancements rather. Blessings. I keep saying buffs. They are buffs, but here they're obviously called blessings. Bless my team 7 times. Couldn't kill his team. So if we get Bruce again, we're gonna die. We didn't get Bruce. We got this player with F backwards, triple F. Let's just call him triple F. So I can beat triple F in real life. Sometimes I'm a 50-50 against him. I have played him a couple of times in Crystal Crown, but apologize. You're going to see that loading screen a lot simply because I'm not on my mobile phone anymore and I'm running off my internet connection and BlueStacks, which I think creates this lag, or there's lag behind it, so it's not great. But just doing the usual loadout or load back up of my team, which I know you guys find annoying, and maybe there's a way for me to cut through, edit this out. I'm not sure if I will, because then I have to learn how to edit, and it doesn't look that easy. But I'm guessing I'll invariably have to learn as I make more of these videos. So there we go, Penny. Now you get this Punisher stuff of the Immortal. Is everyone back close? Yeah, there we go. Back into Brave Trial. I will have to bless myself a couple of times because I know, depending on what I get, it's not that easy to beat triple F. So triple F, we'll go in with you. That should be it. Let's have a look. We can double speed it. So one of the things that I've done since we last spoke is that I've actually hasn't worked here, is I've actually gone and improved my priest by investing my gold coins in. I think we should win this. Took a lot of damage. Come on, kill triple F. Nope. 1 for 1. Yep. Lost a lot of good people there. Hopefully, I'll have some easier lineups or people I face as we progress. But one of the things that I've done since we last spoke is that I've actually invested my gold coins in. If I bring it up, this is really annoying. My gold coins in the priest tech, and specifically I've invested in anti-stun, simply because I realize how important Amun Ra's shield is in this game. That shield does a lot, and if the sooner you can get it up, so meaning that you aren't stunned first right out of the gates, the sooner you can get that up, the better. Because that the amount of times that the shield has saved my skin is just quite remarkable. Anyway, let's keep going through Brave Trial. This lineup, there's Aspen, Rainbow, not Rainbow, it's a Valk. So I need to revive a couple of people that I've lost, some good men I've lost along the way. Don't really want to spend one more of these tokens to revive Amun Ra if I can help it, simply because I want to save as many of these as I can. I don't really want to use gems again this week to win, um, but I might be forced to depending on how things go. So if I use a couple of these trash heroes, let's have a look. Hopefully I don't lose. I mean, Valk will do a lot of damage to me, simply because she is E5. So her damage over time, if I can't stun her or anything, will just be crazy. But I did manage to stun her, which is good, so we don't have to have that. We don't. No challenges faced, and my team is still alive. Excellent. So now, fifth stage, who have we got? E1 Valk. Who are we scared of? No one. This is actually a pretty weak rainbow team. 2 million power. My team should be able to beat it, so we don't have to watch. Yes. Did I get myself? Yes, I did. That's all right. These are trash heroes that I'm facing. So, revive Amun Ra, and I can run my GVE team against my own team. So, oh, my Asmodel is dead, and I don't. Do I want to revive my Asmodel? Yeah. I don't have a tank in slot 1. That's the problem. Yeah, I will revive my Asmodel, being a hypocrite that I am. So my Asmodel revive. Battle. Just play around the lineup a bit. There we go. Have a look. I should be fine. The GV, well, semi-GV team. The difference between the team on the left and the team on the right is the fact that I have Amun Ra. Amun Ra is a must-have support hero right now, in my opinion. She just does a lot of blocking that I find teams need. If you, especially if you want to be competitive at the top. So you see that? I'm gonna say that was because of Amun Ra. Double Valk. That's a mistake. So 2.1 million powered team. I can probably take away some of these heroes and preserve them. If I keep Amun Ra, it should be okay. I'll put her into a safe slot. Let's have a look. See, the shield just covered for Penny, and you generally want to keep that shield up and going as much as you can. And so teams, I haven't seen a team with two Amun Ras, but I would imagine a team with two Amun Ras, and therefore you get twice the amount of shielding, would be near impossible to beat. So this team, didn't we just face this team? RT Aldebaran. RT Aldebaran. Oh, there we go. Don't have to watch that battle again. And do I face myself again? No. So this Vietnamese player, let's see what he's got. E3, Ada, and Aspen. Nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at. So we're going to have to go with a relatively full-powered team. Let's have a look. We should be okay with this because he, again, he does. If he had an Armor, I'd be a bit scared. But because he doesn't have an Armor, I'm less concerned. But here we go. Don't kill my Armor. I need to shit. Ooh, I've lost the shield. This is where it gets dangerous. Once I've lost the shield and he's got a penny going, I'm dead. Ugh. And this is where I guess having an E5 Armor, which is what I'm striving for, will really help out because at E5, obviously, I have the last chance. I keep forgetting what it's called, but I have the last chance striking thing. The what's the ability called? So we call it the unbending will. Unbending will. Basically, it's like a second chance, right? So we've lost a bunch of people. Let's see what we need to do. To get through this, thinking. Definitely need to snag her out again. Snag her out. Honestly, I think that's enough. All I need is the shield to stay alive. But just in case, we'll just throw in some of these trash heroes just to fill out the team. Let's have a look. I just need to see once the shield is gone. But as long as I can kill Penny, that's it. I'm not scared of this team anymore. Shields up, stunned. There we go. Too easy. So now we're at 10, and hopefully the heroes get a lot easier. Oh, this person's got a seer, so obviously has been reworked. She can nuke like crazy. She'll nuke basically the player with the lowest health and just progressively go through her nuking. So, what do we need to do? I think I need to revive. Definitely Ramen Lady. Let's have a look. I have no one left. Everyone's dead. Well, let's use King Buttons and do another Belrain. Let's see what happens. Shield is up, but Sia will start nuking, I'm guessing, soon. Shield, come on, I need a shield. So this is good. Staying alive for a couple more rounds just to get everyone's health back up. Stage 11. This team, the only real threat is basically Valk and maybe the Horus. Everyone else, not really. I think these two, given I don't have anyone else left, can I revive anyone? I'll spend a diamond, the gems, to revive someone, to revive my beautiful, beautiful Aspen. Doing quite well. There we go. There we go. Shields up. No threat. There we go. Yep. No problem. Will I face myself? No. I think this team I can beat again, just with that 3 lineup. It's not like I have a choice. I have no tokens to bless anyone, and I can't heal anyone. I mean, I can buy to spend gems, but Don't think it's worth it, so let's have a look. Double time. Here we go. So shields up. There we go. The shield's gone, but again, because my shields were up, the damage I took got converted to health, which is nice. Shields back up again, so if I get attacked again, there you go, a bit more health. There we go. No problem. Stage 13. Can skip that. We don't have to look that. Yep. Stage 14. 2.6. Yeah, it's not bad, but there's nothing there. So, hey, and we made it all the way to night 15. I didn't think that would happen this week. Who are we getting? Burnak. Burnak. Who am I scared of? E5 Ada, obviously. This is a pretty solid redemption team. E5 Penny. I think I got to get some people out. I got to get some people out. Oh, Amun-Ra died. There we go. That's not good. So the dilemma now is, what do I do? I could either, it's going to cost me a stack of these tokens to revive a decent enough team to face this individual. It's probably going to cost me 4, 5, 6, 4 plus 5. It's going to cost me 15 of these tokens to revive another 3 heroes to face this team, which I know I can beat. In lieu of having 15 tokens, I could just bless myself. Less than that, a number of times less than that. So I could either bless myself 15 times, which I won't do because then I could just revive a couple of other heroes out of their death knell right now, or their sleepy mode, or I could just buy enough of these tokens to bless myself for the purposes of this video. I'm just going to bless myself 6 times. Then you can see that I've, hopefully I don't get 6 speeds. I did get 6 speeds. I got 5 speeds. This is terrible. I'm not going to spend any more gems. It's a sunk cost. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go first. Let's have a look. I'm not going to win. Who else can I throw in there that's going to be junk? If you got these heroes, why not just use them? Their vines are going to shoot off first. And we use a weekly skinny Horus. I'm not going to win, but let's have a look. I've already spent 300 gems. That was the worst case scenario in that. Basically, I got a bunch of speeds, which are useless. I needed attack and I needed health against this team. But I managed to stun a couple of these little crazy funky creatures. I really need Penny to die. After Penny's dead, I can probably deal with Valks and everyone else. Okay, Penny's dead. So I think I can deal with this team with the remaining characters. With the remaining, yep, there we go. I won. Totally didn't expect it, but we did spend about 300, 350 gems this week just to win. It wasn't easy by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see what we got. Belrain, don't need 90,000. Belrain is, I'm surprised that the cost of her is 90,000. Obviously, it's a pain in the ass to keep adjusting the cost of heroes and ensure that they're commensurate with, I guess, the power level they're at. But for 90,000, it's just not worth it. 90,000, you can get an Asmodel as well these days, these corn bits. So definitely give that a skip. Even if we had the 90,000, what else did we get? That was it. Generally, if there are 4-star GVE shards, I'll snag them out. But they're not GVE, light and dark shards. I'll snag them out, but this week there aren't. So I'll just save my corn bits this week. And that's it for Brave Char. And now on to Aspen Dungeon. I have my very special spreadsheet in front of me, which will hopefully help us this week progress through the stages. So who do we want? We want the non-support heroes, the people that can actually do damage. So how many demon potions do we get? 18. No, that's not. I was going to say 18. That's not. Those aren't demon potions. Where are the demon potions? 5. So probably not going to get too far this week, given I only got 5 demon potions. You actually need a whole stack to have any reasonable chance of progressing through the higher stages with the demon potions. 1 Valentino. Spreadsheet says use Ada E5 and it should end up with a high level of health after the battle. Spreadsheet is correct. Sigmund, and so spreadsheet says end up with high level of health after battle. So using Ada E5, spreadsheet is correct. Horus, double Horus. I don't actually have any data on this. So this is a new lineup for me. I think there should be no problem. So that took a bit of damage off, but we have 43 milks, so that's okay, which we'll never ever use. Aspen and Amun-Ra. This is again a new lineup for me. Usually it's Ada and Amun-Ra, but Aspen and Amun-Ra. Interesting. Interesting. Amun-Ra has the shield, obviously. I think there's no choice. I have to basically, because of the shield, I have to I have to one-shot them. So that's 2 demon potions. That should be enough to just zap them out of existence at the start. There we go. Because with Amun-Ra's shield, obviously that'll protect them every time Ada shoots off a bit of damage, and slowly they'll chip away at my health to the point where Aspen can just execute me. That's why it's kind of I got to zap them now, and I got to zap them at the start, so then they're dead, and that's it. Case closed. What do we get? Yep, definitely buy that. Thank you, old man trader. 4 Gurkies. What does the spreadsheet say? Spreadsheet says Ada, no buffs required, and you should finish with high health. So we can skip that. Yep, spreadsheet is right. Little boy. No, I don't want that little boy go away. Def 6, a Valk, a single solitary Valk, which Ada should be able to deal with. Mine one certainly, because it has the Wildfire Torch, which obviously reduces damage over time. So goodbye, Valk. There we go. No damage at all. Full bar of energy. Aspen again. 4 Aspens. So what does the model say? Haven't faced 4 Aspens before. So I think this is a situation like with just even 1 Aspen run. Sorry, 1 Aspen and 1 Amun-Ra, where if you don't get them dead quickly, they're going to get you dead over time because they'll chip away your health, and then when you're below 35%, they're just going to execute you. So we basically want to use 2 demons and just kill them straight off. We don't even want to fight. We don't want to let the game progress. There we go. Double DAs, double DAs. Spreadsheet says just an Ada by herself, no buff, should be fine. And there we go. Now, and this is it for this week, guys. I've used up all my demon potions. The spreadsheet basically says you've got no chance in hell of beating 4 Adas. I'm going to use 1 demon, and I'm going to use all my angel potions, and it's going to do nothing. The angel potions are useless. The key to winning Aspen Dungeon, honestly, if you don't have like 5 Adas, is literally having as many demon potions as you can get your hand on. We'll just watch us get zapped out of existence. There we go. Yep. That's it. Nice and easy. And that's it. We can't progress. These heroes that I've left, I'm not going to even bother. They have no chance in hell of beating 4 Adas. Let's see what we got anyway with the mysterious merchants, because I didn't look at that at the start. Did we get anything good? But yes, we got some scrolls, which we will take. We got some of these casino chips, or these wishing fountain coins, which are useful for this week's event, but obviously also next week's event if I well, not next week. The next time this comes around, if it comes around, I'll have enough of these little suckers to do a couple of completions, which is important because you get the profit orbs. So when the well event comes around, I know the rewards aren't great, but the reality is the profit orbs are pretty good, and you're stacking up those profit orbs. So then when the profit orb events comes around, you'll have enough orbs to do maybe hopefully just one completion. The idea with these events is I think you're supposed to complete them every single week, so then the rewards stack and help you with the following week's events. And that's how you should see it. It's a virtuous cycle. Once you have built, I guess, a critical mass of either scrolls, orbs, or wishing fountain coins, and you complete those every week, what I find is that it stacks, and completing it that event one week, that one time, will get you either extra profit orbs or scrolls to help you complete events the following week. Anyway, let's see what the other merchants bring us. More wishing fountain coins, which is fantastic. What else can I buy of coins? These, yes, we want these books, and we definitely want as much fodder as we can, 4-star fodder as we can for coins. But yeah, arena tickets I need, and I think they're super useful because I do a lot of arena, either Crystal Crown League or Trial of the Champions. Trial of the Champions, I'm just trying to consistently place in the top 5 now every single week because I want the rewards associated with that for profit orbs. Basically, I exchange the winnings from Crystal Crown or Trial of the Champions for profit orbs. And I realize that a lot of you can't do that because you don't have a pay to win team like I do, meaning I'm VIP 9 and I've basically paid to get the heroes that I have right now. But for those of you that are paying and you've got, your VIP 9 or VIP 10, you should be trying to come top 10, top 20 every week because the rewards for Trial of the Champions Crystal Crown League are pretty decent. So if you got to Trial of the Champions, look at the rewards. You come 5, you get 900 of these glory coins. Right? And it only takes 200 glory coins to get 1 orb. So you're basically getting 4.5 orbs every single week you come in the top 5. More obviously if you come first, but I'll never come first, but definitely top 5. Or even 6 to 10. If you come 6th place, you get 3 profit orbs effectively when you exchange these glory coins. Here you get effectively 4. 780, call it 800. And that's a pretty good payout or rewards. So if we look at how many of the glory coins I have right now, see I have 2,939 saved up from I'm going to say about 2 weeks worth of events, and that's going to get me 15 profit orbs. That's pretty good. Let's try the champions. Let's see how we're doing. Might do some of this very quickly. The problem with try the champions is I can't attack my own guard mates. And because I can't attack my own guard mates, I can't get any more points. I mean, I could get more points by attacking people like this with 1,000 power or 1,000 points, but I'm not going to get any points. I need people basically close to me, well, close to me points wise, in order for me to get the maximum amount of points every time I go into battle. So, for example, if I attack this individual with the Korean characters, this person on 217 power, he's got 1,270 points. I've got 1,452. If I attack him, which I have in the past, and win, I'm definitely going to get less than the points you see here. 11, 13, and that's because our points difference is quite small back then, but I don't think we're going to get anything out of that. Anyway, this is a video for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope the audio turns out, and I hope the editing comes good. If not, please forgive me. Thanks for watching.